2003. That's the year that it's supposed to be. Oh, it worked. Is it showing up on screen though? Yes. Gave me a new game. No prior data. Chapter thing was blue instead of green. Enter new information. Sure. Vivian, I'm a girl. I don't want to change those. Except my month. I like to give it fire. That would matter a lot, or it wouldn't matter at all. I tend to use fire units more than any other units, because that gets you Dart and Guy and Rebecca, and they're all pretty good. Okay, this is different. I like the look of the guy on the left. The guy on the right looks like he could use a little touch up. Actually, both of them look a little bit like they were out of Fire Emblem 6, which didn't have quite as clean sprite work as 7 or 8. Patrols. Oh god, I think something will... Feg. 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 I'm the Lord of Feg. Thief that made off with my horse. The Sacred Lance of Feg. Axelond is my birthright and far too valuable to leave. Sitting around the castle collecting dust. Oh god, is it actually going to be a huge weapon? Is that a lady? Oh. What a unique sprite. All the Wyvern armies. So that guy up there is a great knight, despite the fact this is a Fire Emblem 7 ROM hack. And the Lord is using the sprite from Roy, I think. Oh no. Oh, missed a 99. Missed two 99s. Jesus Christ, that animation. Hell yeah, great knights. Are you harmed? That was obviously a fluke. Whoa, whoa, cute. The left one is actually cute. The fucking second from the left is like, I don't know, something about it unnerves me. Samuel and Sid. The eyes are too big. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, this thing's face. Iron Bone Vulnerary. I understand everything. Sword Cav. That's a unique class. Only swords. He's kind of small, but not that small. Rapier. This guy is not holding the item that he was supposed to be holding. And I can't give his axe or his sword to anyone, so it doesn't terribly matter to loot either of them. This house I can go into. I guess I'll just flex my sword muscles. Take a look at the enemies. Villain's name is solid and bears more than a passing resemblance to Snake. I think this is a joke of some variety. I mean, the headband just seals it. He's gonna have some fucking not quite snake quote. What's this guy down here doing? Chilling in the mountain. This map looks not terrible. I really think this waterfall should probably have a river on top of it. That would look a lot better. The waterfall from nowhere. I kind of like this bank. They didn't really need to have that same bank. The house I could go into. I actually should go into all the houses and read the dialogue if I'm going to be fucking exploring this game. I'd like to get in the range of only one enemy if possible. Which means here. And let's change some game settings. Whoa, no. Hi, Anna. I'll keep those. One is still the best. What do I do to this guy? Okay, that's fine. And I guess we'll open up the house. Are you from the Feg army? Taxes? I mean, that's... I don't know what that means yet. I mean, I know what taxes are, but like... Am I villainous for gathering taxes, or is it just appropriate? That coloration is very unusual. I actually like it. Meeting all the hits. Shit, he's strong. Decent power for an archer. 8. We got in this house. You know, kids these days have it easy. I'm chuckling from within. That's like old Fire Emblem. I don't think a modern Fire Emblem game has done that. Maybe like one. Like special units. I'm chuckling on the inside. Inner chuckle. What are we looking at with these numbers? That's... Wow, I take nothing. Bonk. So what are my healing options? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 vulneraries. That's pretty generous. So I guess I'll, like, you know, use them. Is this in range? Yeah, I don't want to get in range. I'll wait. That was kind of far. Range 2 to 3. That's improved. Okay. Wonder if the boss moves. Unfortunately, there's no safe way to find out. Fuck the police. The boss ain't gonna move. Not on my watch. Oh shit, he moved. Solid the snake. He did it. He said solid the snake. Also, I probably should have save stated because I was like pretty sure he wasn't gonna move, and then he did. And I just lost a unit. Yeah, that was maybe a mistake. Yeah, no save states at all. Alright, let's do that again, but really fast. Really fast. Everything the same, but faster. I think that would be good. If we did all the same stuff, but quickly. I would like that. I guess I'll talk to this guy in case it activates some random switch. I doubt it, but you know, doesn't pay. I mean, doesn't hurt to try. So I know I have a lot of vulneraries, so I might as well use some vulneraries now that I have the chance. I think this went something like this. Now I baited that guy over with Max. But also I'm going to try and keep everyone reasonably healthy. Dude, solid the snake. Solid the snake. Can we have a moment to appreciate that? Alright, so this time things should be a little bit better. What's he doing? Hey, you. You're the leader of these goons, right? Dude, I'm Vivian. That's me. I'm the horse? Is that what I'm understanding? Time out. What the fuck, man? I leave all my possessions to Vivian. His horse was stolen. Don't hit me, please. Please don't hit me. Okay, okay, new strat. Let's actually plan around this. You think you can slither on up here and take on Solid the Snake? Let's try and get some damage off. Solid the Snake. Ooh, I'm super effective to him for whatever reason. What is going on to cause that interaction? Infantry. I think it always was infantry. Armor Brigand. Wear armor for extra defense. I guess he's not a normal unit. I should have noticed that immediately by his unique sprite. Alright. Fortunately, instead of using save states to scum my way to victory, I use save states to scum my way back to a bad idea, which is a little bit less cheap, right? A little bit less. Ah, that's retarded. Okay, this guy apparently has at least a decent speed growth since he's gotten speed twice in a row. Maybe Dad will give me a medal. He's got, like, not quite Hector's angry face. Oh god, am I gonna adopt them? That guy's face is just unnerving me. I really like his face, but it's awful. I hope Dad don't mind me taking his armor. Stalking prey. I'm okay with that kind of memery. Feg. Largest country in Ivia. The kingdom of Feg is hailed as the continent's main superpower. Swift Wyvern Knights. King Alfred. This map looks not horrible. Alright, you idiots, come on out. I'm pretty sure that my promotion will involve me getting a horse. What's up, you meme-loving fuck? This guy's name is Marvin. Raised his horse from a foal. What an odd detail. I really profoundly regret. Hold on. Not analyzing fucking snake. Wait, no, I don't care about this. I didn't mean to restart, though. Bennett leader earned his position through his bravado. Damn, I was hoping it would say something really funny. But that's just good. That's just a good line. It's not a funny line. I guess I'm supposed to go down and around, but I could just ford this river. Lords can walk through rivers, so can fucking, I think, archers. My archer could just shoot over it. Let's get some damage on this guy. Iron swords are good, right? I guess I'll just buy, like... I don't have a lance unit, and I just bought a lance without really thinking about it. I have storage. That's good. There's a cleric. This guy, I actually really like his face. It's very plain. He's got a very plain face and a very plain hair color. I actually really like units like that. Oh, I don't know about that. Check it out. It's like not really. It's kind of. It keeps on going back and forth between like old timey and not old timey. Feg. You keep talking like that, Kihara, I'm gonna start believing you. Uh, okay, Dan has an axe. That's different. Lazy but competent nonetheless. What are we looking at here? Beatrice, the level 1 cleric. Well, I guess I'm gonna start spamming her. I genuinely really love Dan's design. With no sarcasm at all. Okay, I gotta actually analyze this because I need to determine whether I want to kill this guy with Maxim based on whether I can kill him with Rokovin. Never even realized how stupid that name was until this second. So he's got 3 defense and 12 HP. I've got 15 attack. So even before the weapon advantage, I'll kill him. Some bows you can't use on a horse. That's different. Siege bow. That's a weapon that doesn't exist. I didn't get any damage for weapon event. No, it's because he's on a forest. Whew. Disaster averted. I didn't notice that. I'm not getting very good level ups on my... Cool animation. I like that. That's pretty neat. That's really neat. Logically, I should put this guy here. I don't need Max Imbued. I can keep him up top in case I decide I want to buy a staff and find some money somewhere. So far, like, well, no one's having that crazy good level ups. I wonder what the growths are like. The game is probably reasonably balanced. You don't normally see characters like this on the left side. You don't normally see characters like that in ROM hacks. Normally everyone looks like a goddamn sparkle dog. If you don't know what a sparkle dog is, Google it. You will not regret it. Sparkle dogs are, quote, worth Googling, end quote. Speed. Gotta go fast. He doesn't even sell staves. Okay, I don't need him up there after all. This is the best spot I can put anyone. But I probably should have put Dan there. That range. Is that a crit? Nice. Nice. I do not know if I can kill this fellow. So let's get the fuck out of the way. What are what's? What move? 4 move. 13 size, that's pretty good. You're 7, you're 7. You're 9, that's pretty big. 5, that's not too bad for a cleric. 12, kind of... that's a fine. It's a fine size. I see people are looking up sparkle dogs. So it turns out the curiosity is sometimes a bad thing. Sometimes curiosity leads to you Googling what sparkle dogs are. I think I got this chapter on lock now. I never went to that other house. I want to know what the guy says in there. I gotta go visit all the houses. So this fellow doesn't seem to move. I wonder if he will attack me if I just stand in front of him meaningfully. Stop. Alright, let's try and pepper this guy with arrows if he's so devoted to not moving. I normally don't really like armor knights, but when you've got a pretty light, fuck, I just didn't change that again. When you got a pretty light army like mine, it's kind of okay. Alright, let's see if I just made a grave error. No. So the only unit who takes on talk? Hey Dan, how you holding up? I'm a fucking goddamn mare. Let's try and debate this guy over. Logically, I've got to get here. Or debate only the one. Lance will be good against either of them, I suppose. I got strength. Damn, I missed. I got another iron sword. Glorious flying faggots. Very, very clever. Alright, what danger did I just put myself into? The boss can now move at me, which makes me a little nervous. Silver Paladins get to use lances and bows. Is that Fire Emblem 10? Fire Emblem 10 definitely had silver and gold paladins, but I don't remember how the weapons worked. That sounds correct. The sword and axe one's promoted to gold paladin, and the bow and lance one is promoted to silver paladin. So swords and axes, this guy would be gold, which he already is. Cool. I like that already. If I can be just killed by the boss, then I'm going to be sad. Okay, he didn't move. So last chapter we had the moving variety of boss, and now we have the non-moving variety of boss. This guy's getting a little up there in the levels. Let's see if we can get my sword cav some experience. Decent level up. What? Oh, he's just a normal ass plain old boring hand axe. Long range weapon, javelin. Well, let's get some talking going, I suppose. He's liked. Confirmed for not villainous. That did a lot. I could die. That was a misplay. Archers are pretty good in this game. Let's get some healings going. Yeah, I don't want this faggot to get experience. He's doing too well. I got hit again? Are you kidding me? The odds of that are pretty low. He had a 10% chance of hitting. Alright, I'm gonna potentially get hit by the boss. I don't care. Nothing else will get him to equip his lance. I could just easily cheese the boss. Sid is pretty weak. But I guess he's a low level. I want to see the special dialogue between the boss and the main character. Even though Dan is very clearly the best unit to use to kill him. What we got? I want to hit him anyway. I don't want to kill him. Well, I did hit him. Let's get Dan to get the kill. And damn, sorry to the highest level. Damn. The only one. This is like Prince of Persia. 08. Castle Feg. Pin the tail on the horse. That's the pilgrim, or whatever. That's the thing that Elbert was. Ooh, his sprite I think is based on Uther. Lydia. Group of mercenaries. Female mercenary leader. I'm so down. Oh, that running off. Lord. I wonder if silver paladins will just look like normal paladins. Hey, it's a Gur. That's like literally forever. Myrmidon. Who is that? I recognize that sprite. I think I know who it's based off, but I can't place it. Boss solid. I'm chuckling. I'm yucking it up right now. It's a lot of enemies. I'm somewhat vaguely willing to bet that I'm going to get some reinforcements. Maybe for visiting this Gur. House here. House here. House here. Short way through with enemies. Long way through with no enemies. Plenty of forests on this side. I can easily control getting into those forests. Sword, lance, axe. You can clearly see which weapon they have on their body, which is nice. Boss's name is Travis. Field Swordsman Bennett has issues with his vision. That's a neat little fucking piece of trivia right there. His skill is pretty low, I suppose. That would make sense. Dan will probably fuck him up, depending on his attack. 17 is kind of high. Dan's defense is 10. That movement. This should be okay. Feg. I'm well liked. See if I ruined my shit on my first turn. Ooh. Neither of those are women, I don't think. I think that one on the right is based on Klein. Is that a woman? If that's a woman, then she's a cutie. If that's a man, then he's a cutie. Oh, that's the generic. That's the generic Peg Knight from FE6. Steph. Dude, if there's a female Ogma, that sounds like the fucking tits. That sounds like the teasies. I'm ready for a female Ogma. Cute! I would protect that smile. Those are kind of Ogma stats. Strength isn't that high. She's big. Con 9. I was afraid that she would be small. Single-minded. A fighter. Fighters are always bad, and I'm waiting for a game that has a good fighter. I will do my best to make this guy work. I'm pretty daring to move in a spot like this. Yeah, whatever. Alright, what we got here? You don't need to tell me. Watch where you're stepping then. S old. Does that like to give you a hint on how to pronounce that? Dan, go. Oh, you can't even visit the Gur. Fuck, dude, it's a pretend. It's a pretend Gur. I want to debate this lady. Worried she'll go the wrong way. Let's prevent her from attacking this bitch. Hey, Steph. Oh, these two are so fucking... Oh my god. I like them. The introduction of girls made this game better. I almost killed with that. I am glad that I didn't put myself in the way of something worse. Are these things really heavy or what? Weight 5. I'm just not very fast. Hadn't gotten any doubles off at all. That was perhaps a really bad place to move. Seeing as I could have done this a lot better. Tell you what, I'm gonna kill this guy. It's okay. It's okay to kill him. That miss. That mattered. How goes it? Everything checks out. I like these three. I like them so much. You horsemen go. Is that what he just said? I can attack him from outside the range of his hand axe. That's a good feeling. Nice. Dan, best unit. His defense is so high. You know, wail away at him. He will die eventually. Sword units. Best handled by a lance unit. Can these two talk? No. This is a pretty cool ROM hack so far. I like all the characters. Even the shitty ones. He can attack whoever he wants to, I don't care. You can go for the shot on my archer. Nice crit. Okay, so I kind of pulled more enemies than I intended to. I'm kind of like, you know, facing everyone right now. Let's just try and take it really slow and get like big hits off on everyone. Only take hits that seem really good. See if we can close this guy out. Alright, that's nice. Sid could easily die. Tempted to just clean someone with Maxim. Prefer not to. Looks like my Lordling could sweep in and get a kill. But at what cost? I'll figure that out at the end of it. Alright, this is looking pretty good. There's a lot of things to take into account. Oh, the boss moves. Okay, glad to be alive. So I just could have lost. That is good anyway. It's not that good. And I missed. But he missed twice. I don't want to keep that. I'm going to rewind that. This boss is really fast. And I missed again. Yelp. I can take one, but not both. And I gotta head off. Now we gotta wear this bastard down. He fucks everyone up. He's got good evade too. My lord has pretty good hit chance, right? Go, go, go. Okay. That went pretty well. I will actually die if I eat that hit. Good thing I won't. Oh. So I kind of... Oops, wrong unit. I kind of need to... like, kill that guy. That's bad. I'm gonna rewind that. It was the opposite of what I needed to happen, if you know what I mean. Yep, there's some bad luck creeping around. Alright, new strat. Do this. Second strat, do that. Yeah, that's a bit better. I don't need to do anything to these fellows, but it would be smart to put Maxim here to prevent Beatrice from being attacked. Actually, Beatrice is on a force and probably can't be doubled, so I'm willing to bet she can take one hit, and she'll definitely pull that guy. So I'm actually kind of going to leave her open, even though it looks dumb. What were the odds of that? Give me some numbers. Okay, she was attacked by the axe guy. 30. That was respectably high. That should have been what I was preventing. Alright, where are the houses I wanted to visit? One of them's down here. Cute. Antitoxin. I should have lost this mission. In short. I don't really have a good play right now. That's a good play. And then cover the exit. Did I just get a skill? My level ups have not been so hot. I could vulnerate right now. I don't even think I need to. Let's take what we got. Alright, Peggy. Peggy 12. No. The miss. Well, that set me back so far, too. Damn it. The Seath. Might be some evil going on there. Gotta get the healings off. Oh, I'm killed. Why am I not playing the latest version of this game? Is there no release for it? Is that foreboding? This is a pretty big map. I hate big maps. Is that a blue soldier? Oh, he's generic. Where are the Fire Emblem games? Where are the ROM hacks that give you soldiers? Ugh. I get to choose my units, but I get to bring them all, so it's not really a thing. I have a lot of healing items. I have healing items fucking everywhere. They assume I'm going to be using a lot more healing items than I am, which is especially embarrassing because I should be healing a lot more than I am. Cute! A thief? Celeste? Covert activities and the acquisition of goods. Cute! Noodle arms indeed. 4 strength. Friendly but irritable. I'm going to assume there are no support conversations. Okay, this map isn't... No, it's big. it's bigger than I want it to be. Nasith. This is the first map big enough that I want to peruse my enemies. Veteran militia leader from Nasith, a big guy. A big guy, huh? If we get a single Bane reference... Oh, wait. Items. He has a red gem. Better steal it. And an elixir. Better steal that. That's actually more important to steal. Angelic robe. Where are you? That guy. A vulnerary that doesn't drop. Vulnerary that doesn't drop. Another vulnerary that doesn't drop. Huh? Sally? What? Buildable auto. Tell me about Sally. Why does she wear the robe? Is that the only unit with a unique name? I'm not going to kill Sally, I suppose. Which will be fairly easy because she's a healer. I will vaguely try and keep Sally alive. I think my first play should be probably to wait for enemies to come to me. There are these buildings to consider. Buildings can be destroyed by brigands and thieves and pirates. Not thieves in this game, I think. And I see none of these. So maybe this guy can destroy villages. Those are the big considerations. I guess I want to get a bit of a start. In case units can destroy buildings. So just hang outside these guys' range. And everything will be alright. I'm gonna leave Sally alive anyway. Seems like a good idea. Ooh, cute. The feather. Vaguely reminiscent of Priscilla. I missed that line. Elizabeth, a great mage. Okay. Wind. It's a nature magic, effective against flyers. Weight 2, might 3. Pretty shrug. Her stats are okay. Alright, I'm liking this. She has an awfully plain hair color. I mean, green is unique, but like, it's not that kind of green. I don't like that the fucking main character takes a sprite from Roy. That pisses me off. I hate Roy. Getting bad fucking memories. I have a feeling I'm going to pull a lot of units without meaning to. Especially given archer range. Celesta, cute. I'm guessing it's still nature. Dark light. Okay, I am already getting really swarmed. Sally came in. I'm not going to kill her. I could have maybe moved my units in a way that would be slightly different for slightly more success. Perhaps. Ooh, super effective. Wind beats thunder. Thunder beats fire. Fire beats wind, perhaps? It looks like I just have anima, though. So I can probably use all three. And maybe want to kill that one with someone else. Because I can probably kill this one like this. And then I can use my archer for the other one. But danger, danger. Using my archer like this actually seems very good, albeit passive. Let's just try and keep up the wall. Oh yeah, Wind Mage. Soren 2.0 right here. Okay, I really want to debate that guy. I like this guy. I like his face. I like his stats. I don't like his... He's got enough skill. I don't like that he doesn't have a axe, an iron axe. And I have iron axes, so I should have just given it to him. That would have been wise. I don't want to deal with this guy. I'm just going to remove him. I have a feeling this isn't good. Like a good layout. But I'm going to let it rock and see what happens. This is okay. There's a support. I'm not going to get it. I'm worried I might get it on accident at some point. Looks like it's these two bastards. Oh, yeah. That would make sense. Except wind clearly beats lightning because we just saw that interaction. I said that would make sense because it made a loop. An observable loop. Bonk. That'll get a kill. It would suck if he hit me, which he did. Good thing I'm going to dodge that follow-up attack. What are we looking at here? Okay. Good work. I think these guys were tactically placed so that I can get some experience with Elizabeth. I appreciate that. That's vaguely good design. I say vaguely good because it's vaguely neutral design because it's not very, you know, it's not very significant. Doesn't matter that much. But it's better than bad. I have a horrible feeling that these guys can... Okay, they don't move. They're like shown not to move. I wish the GBA games always did this. This is better. It should just tell you when a fucking character doesn't move. So the bosses who didn't move didn't do that. So sometimes it tells you that they don't move. I kind of want that vulnerary. If I get attacked and attacked by the archer as well. Oh no, it could be bad, that's all I'm saying. Let's save state and end turn and see if my fucking merc dies. Okay. Alright, I'm feeling confident. Yeah. I don't want to attack Sally. Sally's my waifu. Ooh, a double. Seeing the reach of all enemies is always one of my favorite features. Got a magic. I'd really like to just swoop in and just kill these archers. That would be swell. I see no downside. Alright, this map looked really big, but the lack of spawning enemies so far has made it not that bad. Oh yeah, these guys have like items. Oh, this guy. This guy has an angelic robe. I need to not kill him. Celeste needs to move in. Quite a lot. Ideal spot here. It would benefit me to kill this fellow. I should have maybe done it with my Cid. That unit, I like want her to join. Okay. Okay. Game is instructing me. The game is instructing me slightly after it became pertinent. If I was this dev, I would have put this house inside the little area you begin in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Because then I would have visited it first turn. Because I needed this information before I had it. But I got it really soon after, so it's not a big deal. Like, it's still in a good place, it's just not in a... Or rather, it might be better that it let me experiment first. It doesn't need any changing. This guy seems to have a reasonably competent idea of how to build a Fire Emblem game. This is Fire Emblem The Queen's Lament. I had to look at the name. I got Sally down here. Buildable auto, are you gonna show the fucking creator that I played through his demo? I'm tempted to put, I should put a unit here, not only to get closer, but also to prevent fucking Sally from boxing Dan in case her AI just abruptly does that. I'm tempted to take it really slow. Okay, this guy didn't move. I was in range. Celeste, can you do something cool? No. Sounds pretty Gucci. Can you do something cool now? That tiny, tiny chance of getting hit and crit. Maybe I'll crit him. Celeste with the long hair animation, like Lego. Like, I'm sure there are others. I think Jafar and Matthew had short hair. Oh. What was her name? Lilith? What was her name? Matthew's bitch. I think she was an assassin, but she had a thief sprite. And it had long hair. So that guy's there. And he's probably going to destroy that house. Or he probably would have, but he won't because he's going to attack my character. And that's really bad. So I'm going to fucking swarm up there as fast as I can. So the brigands have finally spawned. And who has the... Alright, get into this guy's max range. Equipping the hand axe. Seems like a good idea. Meanwhile... Whoa, no. Oh no. I don't care if this building is destroyed. Because it's got a gray roof. I mean, not gray, but like, you know, that color. Beige, brown, yellow. It would kind of suck if it was destroyed. I'll try and pull this guy if he gets closer to it, because I want to see what the dialogue is if you go in there. Yeah, let's get my fucking protagonist going that way. Why the fuck not, right? Alright, Betsy. Ow. Alright. This guy went down. That's good. That mage went up. That's not really good or bad. Kill. HP was a terrible level up. Can I get a heal going? No. Oh, fuck! Enemies from behind. Whew. Glad I saw that as soon as I did. Looks like one for each weapon. I'd like to pull the sword one and no other ones, but that might be difficult. He has the elixir. Yoink. This is probably okay. Good start. This is probably in the realm of good more so than bad. I need to get the fuck out with this bitch. This is probably an okay. No, let's visit this house. Let's prepare to visit this house. I'd be extremely surprised if I failed to kill this fellow. Strength, I mean speed and skill. That's kind of good. I can't kill you, right? Yeah. No point trying anyway. Is there anyone I particularly need to protect? No. Steph. It would help to remove a unit, just to like have less to worry about. This is okay. I think I can end my turn as is. That's fine. That's fine. That's not okay at all. We're on luck. This character is kind of sucking at the dodging thing, but I'm kind of sucking at the tactics thing, so like I can't really talk. Okay, that's more like it. That's out of range. Get Sally over here. Yeah, I upload like everything I stream to YouTube, to be honest. Nice crit. Oh, that level up was fresh too. That man is dark. That is a dark man. I'd like a unit like him, actually. What Fire Emblem games do you have a black man on your team? What the fuck? I want one. Fiona was kind of black. What's his name? Garrett from Fire Emblem 6. He's a little bit black. I guess Devdin was black, and or Danved, if they are in fact one and the same or not. Fighters usually make pretty good anti-mages, just for their raw strength alone. That's my first level up with this fellow. He got skill. That's good. That's the stat I wanted the most. Sid should prepare to fight the axe one. I got a lance one and an axe one. I could swoop down and just kill the lance one. I don't think I need to do that. Visit house. Oh my god, is he going to give me some kind of ranged sword? Oh my god, he's speaking my language perfectly. I like ROM hacks because they like address the player more directly than the real games do. Dark Saber. Is this a baby version of a rune blade? Pretty easy to find. It uses almost the rune blade sprite. Doesn't seem to imply that it's magical. Hit rate is low in accordance with ranged weapons. Weight is high in accordance with ranged weapons. Might is low-ish. That seems pretty good, and the character holding it is a pretty good recipient. Alright, what's next on my little plan of action here? I've removed most of the enemies. Gotta steal some shit from the boss. I should have... No, I knew that was going to happen. I planned for it, dare I say. I gotta check these shops at some point. I think I'm gonna take it real slow for a minute. And just get some heals off. I don't need to play like this because this is only a demo. Nice crit. I kind of want Celeste to see if she can hurt this little bastard. Steph needs the healings. I can visit a house. Whoa, princess. Interesting. Okay. Don't kill. Damn it. Don't kill. Damn it. Super killed. Even he kills. Alright, attack with Celeste. Clean off with someone else. Well... Yeah. Yeah. That's the play. Level 5. Level 2. Oh shit. Get this bitch some experience. I need some fucking more heal staff uses. I'm willing to bet that there's one in here. And a mend. And a wind. I don't need mends. No, I actually don't even fucking want that many. Should have taken another wind though. Don't know how many of those the game's gonna give me. Sally's following me around dutifully. It's almost endearing, really. Look at me, look at me, look how slow I'm taking this, honestly. I don't need to play like this. I don't need to grind level ups or anything. I don't need to like, you know, I don't need to heal every single fucking unit who's wounded. I just don't want to worry about like oh, I didn't even enter that building. What we got here? This is a pretty good little list of items that I won't buy any of. Let's just get everyone about ready to fucking mosey on. Honestly, this map is a bit too big. I take it back. there weren't enough reinforcements to justify the size. These guys are way off in the middle of nowhere, and there's no reason they should be. If this boss doesn't move, I can only approach this guy from this spot, and the boss can then attack me from there. So even if I use like a really tough unit to fucking kill him instantly, I'm gonna end up killing the boss instantly too. So if the boss does move, I'll lure the boss away, and if the boss doesn't move, then I should use my peg. Because then I can just get there and attack him, and he shouldn't be able to attack me, and the boss won't do anything. So first order of business, I'm going to pull this guy away, which is best done with an axe unit, which I don't have. This guy. Alright, first order of business is this. Huh? Longbow. Good range. This guy doesn't move. And I can't quite steal out a kill on him. Look at Sally, dude. Borrowing. I should touch every unit I have to this unit to make sure there's no talk like thing. Ooh, this lady's brown too. Real good at tearing up the flying critter's wings, and it don't miss its mark much neither. That's like Fire Emblem 9 and 10. I don't know what the plan was with this unit. But I'm not going to kill Sally. A torch. This guy should be able to move to me. He might not have based on enemy turn order. Yeah. That was indeed the factor. And also I could have just lost. And also I moved to a bad position. Can I rescue? No. Alright. God will decide whether I'm still... Yep. Let's just do this the other way. You're pretty much done for the battle. I don't need you anymore. The boss moved. That is not... That's not Gucci. That means I can pull him. I need to kill all enemies, right? No, I need to kill the boss. Shit! I'm probably never gonna kill that archer. I want his red gem. I need that. What was his numbers? 17. That's a bit terrifying, but not that bad. He should continue to go for my axe guy. But worst case scenario, I'm gonna pull with someone else too. And also I really want to get a start on this fellow who should have one more move. Yeah, so I can put someone here wielding the iron lance because soldiers are slow as shit. Speed 10. Joke's on me. I'm not going to double him, but he shouldn't double me, right? Weight 5. Iron lance, weight 8. I'm getting a 3 speed drop. I'm 2 speed above him. Everything should be A-OK. I'm okay pulling the boss with a sworded unit. Let's see what... Oh, shit, he went that way. I forgot to move my lord. Good thing I save state after literally everything. That was kind of bad. Oh, just out of range. And the archer went the... I mean, not the archer, the, this fellow went the wrong way. I do nothing to him. Holy fuck. Alright, I need to get him off of that square that he's on. That's the problem here, is that square. Boss won away and elixired. I'm actually okay with that right now. That miss! That miss! Oh no. Okay, saved. Boss is literally not doing anything. This could be my chance to kill the archer. I have to lure that boss out because I want to visit that fucking house. This is stupid. I'll use less uses of the Iron Lance. I really need to steal all his shit. I don't want him to die yet. What are we looking at for attack? I will almost die. It's more important to steal the elixir. Prevent him from using it more. It would be nice to get someone on the opposite side of him, but no one can quite make it. So I've got to cover... No, I don't need to cover shit. Let's see what happens. Speed. Very mediocre. Only know who can visit that house. Okay, let's do this. No. Can I kill you yet? Why are you still alive? Okay. That was a good level up. Chances of me dying slim. Okay. What is in the house? Oh god, what's in the house? Ooh, brown. At least they were consistent. Everyone's brown here. You'd almost always get to that house before this one. They should probably have swapped these two, I feel like. Make that one a little harder to get. And also have you hear about the thing before you get it. I think that would probably be a little smidge better. Oops, I killed him. Ooh, okay, she's going to be used to recruit a character. Although there's only 2 chapters remaining in this quote demo. So I'll try and keep in mind. In case it's in one of those 2. Sand. Green units. King Richard. Likes the age. Royal plus young. Very potent combination in a Fire Emblem game. If you're royal and you're a kid, you're going to be OP as hell. I could not, in a million years, have designed a character that hot. This girl is hitting all my buttons. Holy shit. Knight Commander Lorelei. I don't give a fuck if you're a pre-promote. You could get fucking no stats every single level up. You could have shitty fucking start. Shitty opening stats. This is a permanent member of my team right here. My team decisions are decided by my penis. Oh my god. How is that sprite that perfect? I'm in love with a 2D woman. It takes all the best parts of the Wolf Queen from Fire Emblem 10 and like a green and like I don't know. Looks like a Dragon's Dogma character, honestly. Like everyone fucking made that fucking attractive long-haired fucking brown girl with knight's armor, and you could have an eye patch if you wanted to. You can't have a character like that and not have them be recruitable, dude. Not for me. I need that unit. Alright, I have to ditch someone for the first time in the series. Oops, it's Maxim. Decisions. I guess I'll sell that red gem. I need to thin out Celeste's inventory in general. I hopefully shouldn't need any vulneraries on her. And, the more open spots in a fucking thief's inventory, the better they are. Antitoxin seems like it was designed with this mission in mind. Deigned to be given to me with this mission in mind. This unit could really stand to have a normal ass blade. This guy could really stand to have a normal ass lance. So there was only sell, so I have to do all my shopping in advance. I'm gonna loot that Iron Axe. This character is gonna be a lot more useful with an Iron Axe. This is only a demo, so I have no problems using the Angelic Robe. Let's just put it on someone who with not that high health. This guy would be generously better with more HP. Steph is the obvious choice, I feel. I feel like she's the clear winner of most utility to HP. Pew. Whole bunch of shit. You never know. You never know about pure water. Maybe I'll need it. Who doesn't have a vulnerary? Everyone's sitting pretty good with healing items. Let's give that wind to Elizabeth. What do we got in the bank here? Almost nothing. A steel sword. Who can make a steel sword not a piece of shit? I'm feeling pretty good about all my item placement. General Avitus.